All right, this is a brand new brew from a brand new brewery, Hardywood Park Brewery, which is out of Richmond, Virginia. A very interesting place for breweries. Not really many there. However, this one is here, and interesting story behind it. We'll get to that in a bit. But this is their gingerbread porter, which is an imperial porter, kind of a new style. And I think a lot of styles you can make that imperial, step up because of the high ABV content. And this one definitely does have that. It's 9.1% ABV, so a little bit up there on that aspect. Looking forward to digging into that, being the holiday season at all. And a big thank you to my neighbor, Isaac, who actually gave me this from his 4-pack that he bought the other day. So thank you. This is a beer that is interesting because the brewery in Richmond, actually their most popular beer is not an IPA, not a Pilsner, not your normal flagship beers. It's actually a gingerbread stout. So they have a gingerbread stout as well that's extremely popular and extremely highly rated as well. So this beer was founded by two friends, Eric McKay and Patrick Murtaugh. And the story goes that their parents became friends. They actually vacationed together when Eric and Patrick were little. So, of course, Eric and Patrick then became friends themselves. And through their friendship, the beer, kind of blossomed, I guess. The love of beer, I should say, blossomed. And the brewing of beers themselves actually blossomed as well. And it doesn't really go into it too much, but it looks like both of them met up in Australia. I don't know how that happened. It just said, hey, they had a chance meeting in Australia, and each of them sampled each other's home brew, and they decided to get together and start this brewery in Richmond, Virginia, which formed back in 2011. Now, back then, it was one of only 2 craft breweries in Richmond, so hard to believe. I think there's probably more. There's got to be more by now, being over a decade later. So, looking forward to cracking this open. So, this is an Imperial Porter with ginger, vanilla, cinnamon, and honey. I may have said 9.1% alcohol by volume. I'm sorry, it says 9.2%, so it's a little higher than I thought. Really not going to make a difference, though. And in the back, it says, we've heard from GBS lovers, gingerbread stout, I think that stands for, who don't dig on lactose. So there's lactose in the gingerbread stout, the most popular beer of Hardywood. So they decided to make an offshoot of it that didn't have the lactose. And they said, we decided to do something about that. Meet gingerbread porter and imperial porter brewed with heaps of chocolate and roasted malts and infused with our signature blend of local ginger, wildflower honey, and special GBS ingredients. Spices, I should say. But without the milk sugar. Without the milk sugar. What is milk sugar? I was expecting to see it say milk, comma, sugar, comma, something else, but it says milk sugar. Okay, whatever. Happy holidays to our dairy-free friends. I'm not a dairy-free friend. I'm not lactose intolerant. Maybe I am and just don't realize it. I don't know. But I'll open it up anyway. So let's get the pour here into this tulip glass of Hardywood Gingerbread Porter. And we're getting that kind of porter look. Definitely has a dark brown. Not quite motor oil. I don't know if it picks up in the camera, but a little bit. A very dark brown, I shouldn't say a little bit. Got some legs on the side here, as you can see. At 9.2 it should, and an off brown kind of maybe half finger or so of head. So aroma-wise, of Hardywood Gingerbread Porter. Very chocolatey. Very. I think I'm getting a hint of the gingerbread as well. Wow. I don't know how to quite describe the aroma. It's really decadent. This is really a chocolatey smelling beer. I'm not really getting much of a little bit of the ginger, but not much. What are the ingredients here? Wildflower honey. I don't know how that smells. Malt. I'm not getting much of a malt smell from this. This is like more of a pleasant, sugary, like chocolatey aroma, but like very, very mild chocolatey aroma, which is interesting. I wasn't expecting that. Taste-wise. Wow. Okay, definitely getting the ginger on the front of the mouth. Definitely getting that. And the roastiness is actually in the taste. It wasn't in the aroma; it was in the taste for sure. Um, and getting a little bit of a subtle bite. Does not taste like a 9.2% ABV beer at all. Mm. Yeah, the ginger is definitely overpowering the chocolate and the roasted malt, for sure. I'm getting that fresh ginger taste, like when you actually get the head of ginger and you just you slice it up. It doesn't have the heat that the ginger has. It doesn't have a kick to it, but I'm definitely getting the ginger for sure. This is a great beer, and I think a great Christmas style of beer, and an all-out taste uh, bomb, if I can use that term. It's really a good. It's a great representation, I guess, of the style, which I'm not sure if I ever had the style of an Imperial Porter before. There comes a point, I would say, when a porter becomes a stout, and um, I guess this is an Imperial Porter. So I'm going to give Hardywood Gingerbread Porter a 9.5 out of 10.